Hi guys, so today we're going to make the best chocolate cupcakes ever. So you're going to need 1 cup all-purpose flour, half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon baking soda, here, half cup cocoa powder, be natural or Dutch, I like Hershey's, as long as it's unsweetened, and then a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup sugar, and then 2 ounces chocolate melted. It could be any chocolate, like it could be any chocolate you like, but I just take Hershey's all the time. It's like semi-sweet chocolate chips. And you're gonna need 2 large eggs and 2 large egg yolks. So 2 large eggs and 2 large egg yolks. 9 tablespoons vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and 1/3 cup full-fat sour cream, and a half cup of water, room temperature. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here I'm just mixing the all-purpose flour, baking soda, salt, and cocoa powder in a bowl. A rule of thumb is that when it comes to baking like cakes, and cookies, you always mix the dry and then the wet. People just kind of put everything in there and mix everything, and that's when things go wrong and they don't really necessarily come out. Fluffy baking is a science, so sometimes people don't understand how that could affect it, but it does affect like the leavening effect, like to bring up like the baking soda and baking powder to make things rise. So always mix it dry before, separately from the wet. I know it all goes in the same thing in the end, but it honestly does affect it. Okay, so you will be left with this. Right now, I'm just in my stand mixer. I'm mixing the 1/4 cup unsalted butter with the sugar until it's like wet sand. And I'm at the same time also melting the chocolate. So if you want to know how to melt chocolate, you boil a pot of water like this and put another little pot on top of it and put the chocolate. That's how you properly melt chocolate, unless you don't want to melt it in the microwave. I don't like melting chocolate in the microwave because I've burned it many times, so I prefer this way. Okay guys, so here I mixed in the melted chocolate with the butter and the sugar. And now we're going to go in with the egg and the egg yolks. Alright guys, so I put in the egg yolks and the eggs, and this is how it looks now. Okay, so guys, here I put in the vanilla, the vegetable oil, and the sour cream. So now it's mixing. Alright guys, so now you can start mixing in the dry ingredients with the wet. And then I'm going to put in half cup of water. Okay, so the batter looks nice and smooth, guys. I love it. I'm going to go in the oven now at 350 for 18 minutes. I was left over with a lot of batter, so I'm going to put some in a cake tin tune to have like a cake as well. This is how they came out. They look really nice, so I'm really happy about it. So now I have to do the frosting. So now I'm making the buttercream for the cupcakes, so they've been cooling for a long time already. So you need 1 cup of unsalted butter, and I'm beating that here really fast. Okay, so now you're going to add in, guys, half cup cocoa powder. Okay, so now it's mixing the cocoa powder with the butter. Okay, guys, so now you put 2 cups powdered sugar. I'm sorry, my kitchen's a mess. But you put 2 cups powdered sugar into the mix. Alright, so here you put in half teaspoon vanilla extract and half teaspoon salt, and you keep mixing it until it becomes nice and smooth. Alright, guys, so this is how your buttercream should look. Hey, guys, so here are my cupcakes. Honestly, I think I could have filled up the cup liners more, but I don't really have that much experience making cupcakes, so that's why I don't know like where the limit is half of the time, because I'm like, oh, am I going to fill it up too much? Is it going to overflow? But now I know for next time. But I mean, the frosting is really good.